Taking genuine and proactive care of our emotional well-being has historically and so often played second fiddle to other priorities in life, whether this be raising a family, financial pressures, our physical health, or indeed living through a pandemic. The undeniable fact is, however, that the way we think, the way we feel, determines and drives our behaviour. Consequently, it has a fundamental impact on all of these so-called priorities. Given the current climate, one could argue that caring about our emotional well-being has never been more important. And I'd like to use this opportunity today to speak briefly about the choices we have collectively and individually to both acknowledge and take care of that most precious of assets, our emotional health. The starting point, as always, is our ability to recognise and acknowledge that we're struggling, regardless of whether you experience occasional low mood as a result of financial difficulties, or you're experiencing a serious life-threatening physical illness. The evidence base universally asserts the sooner you do something about it, the better. There is, however, no textbook or lessons that can dictate what normal emotions look like during a pandemic. Our responses and our degrees of resilience represent a really broad spectrum and are typically formed by our own experiences and opportunities in life. Whilst their variations in mood are entirely normal, and there's not one person listening to this who hasn't experienced anxiety or low mood in their life, and particularly in the last 12 months, what's important is our ability to both acknowledge the changes in our thoughts and feelings and recognise the impact this has on our behaviour. Equally as important is our ability to recognise and appreciate this in others. Typical signs and symptoms of low mood and anxiety often include irritability, restlessness, struggling with sleep, a feeling of emptiness, a loss of self-worth, and interest in activities we would normally find enjoyable. If these resonate with you personally, or you recognise their presence in others, it's so important they're acknowledged and help and support are sought. This might include a discussion with someone close to you, your GP, or accessing information or support online, whether it's through our Quell or Kooth online counselling services, which are both available for children and young people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or by other means. There really are some fabulous online resources available that really provide accessible advice and information and support. And these include, for instance, the Mind website and the UK NHS websites. We also have our own website, online resource called the Are You OK website, and I really would like to take this opportunity to highlight this. The Are You OK website was launched last year, and it focuses on 5 ways to well-being, encouraging and providing advice on how people can connect, be active, keep learning, give, and take notice. Connecting is about building strong relationships, and these are an essential part of building resilience and boosting well-being. The simple act of talking about something can stop it getting worse. Talk and listen. Be there for people. This is so important within our families, within our communities, and indeed in the workplace. Good employers, ones that see high rates of productivity and staff retention, listen. They're empathic and flexible in their approach. Be active. Being more active can improve your mood and decrease feelings of stress, depression, and anxiety. There's a wealth of clinical evidence demonstrating the impact of physical activity on mental health. Indeed, many studies assert that regular physical exercise is equally, if not more effective, than medication in some instances. Keep learning. Be curious and seek out new experiences. Positively stimulates brain and boosts well-being. Give. Sounds simple. Give. But carrying out acts of kindness, whether small or large, will increase happiness, life satisfaction, and a general sense of well-being. This critically includes being important to yourself and not being overly self-critical. Again, the impact of kindness and giving makes you feel good, and it's clinically well supported. Finally, taking notice, paying more attention to the present moments, to thoughts and feelings, and to the people around us can boost your well-being. This is often called mindfulness. Take notice of your feelings, start meaningful conversations, and listen. Each of these 5 ways to well-being pages of links on the website have links to numerous local charities and third sector organisations who provide remarkable, yet often under-acknowledged services to our community. In addition, the Are You OK website also includes a really broad selection of articles, not only written by local health and social care professionals, but experts by experience. These are people who have experienced these problems and want to share how they manage them. These range from dealing with debt to mental resilience, domestic violence, sexual assault, and healthy eating, a huge range of information. Are you okay? It seems such an innocuous, yet often underutilised phrase, yet it has the potential to act as a catalyst for a chain of events that can literally be life-changing. Are you okay? For those of a certain generation, and as a 50-year-old man, I include myself in this, you may recall an advertising campaign for British Telecom in the mid-1990s, hosted by the late, great Bob Hoskins, in which he set about promoting their service by bringing people together, applying the catchphrase, "It's good to talk." He was so right. Although perhaps he should have included, "It's good to listen." It's good to talk. It's good to listen. Never has this been more true than it is now.